Thanksgiving meal here. I got a couple of turkeys I got inside a couple of 13-pound turkeys inside there in the bags. Just letting them cook away. It's not rocket science to cook a turkey. But the stuffing is really kind of like where I spend my, I try different things with the dressing, the turkey dressing. So what I'm going to do with this dressing is, this is my ideas anyway. I got this stuffing mix here. I got, what, 5 bags of that. I'm going to mix some rice pilaf in there. I got chorizo I have to cook. Hamburger I got to cook. And a couple things of sausage. I'm going to render all that down, cook all that up. Then I'm going to cook green peppers, onions, and mushrooms. Right? And I'm going to mix that all up with the dressing. And this is what I'm going to use, the turkey gravy to keep it moist. You know, obviously garlic and hot peppers, salt and pepper and all that stuff. But that's going to be the dressing. And also I'm going to use potatoes, red carrots. I'm going to use red potatoes, carrots, and turnips is going to be like a side dish. So I'm going to have the turkey, the stuffing, the potatoes and turnips, the carrots and turnips, and the potatoes. And also I have cranberry sauce and blueberry pie for dessert. So try to get you some shots of what this stuffing or dressing looks like. Whoa there, Miss Molly. Whoa there, Miss Molly. Well, hello there, Miss Molly. You want kisses? You love kisses. You love kisses. You want kisses? Do you want attention? You love attention. You want... I got you. And I got these big containers I could put the stuffing in. Baster, which I don't think I need because I got it in bags. Alright, so let me try to get you some shots as I go along here. Should be a good stuffing dressing. Try to kick it up a notch, mama. So this pan here, I got the chorizo and all the sausage I'm gonna cook and render down. This one here is the hamburger. Just cook all this stuff, get this stuff all rendered down, pre-cooked. Get it all cooked so I can throw it in the stuffing. Gotta cook this good because this has got pork in it and the chorizo and whatnot. Yum! I'm gonna put 4 bags of the stuffing mix in here. Let's see that. Render down the hamburger really good. I'll put this aside, put this in a container and keep making stuff until it's ready to. This has to go a while longer. Gotta cook this really good, this pork. Alright, so I got the sausage all cooked, rendered down good. This is gonna be my next thing. Green peppers, onions, and I chopped up all the mushrooms really small. That'll be the next thing to render down, to cook up. Gotta make sure you cook this pork really good though, but this is ready to go in the dressing. Stuffing, dressing, I don't know what you want to call it. Call it whatever you want. What do I care what you call it? I'm not a cook. I just try. I think outside the box when it comes to cooking. I just do things at the beat of my own drum. I mean, I like to make different dishes. So we got that, and we got the hamburger so far. And one thing I forgot I'm going to put in there is some petite diced tomatoes. That's going to go in there also. Yum! Alright, I just put it in this pan because this pan's a little bit bigger. Next thing I'm gonna do is the rice pilaf. The stuff's all rendering down. The rice pilaf, you put the package in there, 1 3/4 of water. You bring it to a boil, and then you have to simmer it until all the water kind of soaks up in the rice. And I added some olive oil in there, but it comes with a seasoning package. And that's the rice pilaf. This stuff's almost done here. You wanna pre-cook it. Render this stuff down. Get this stuff ready for the dressing, the stuffing, however you want to call it. There's a stuffing, dressing. Some people call it different stuff. And once I get this all mixed up, I'm going to bake it in the oven anyway, so. Yum! Alright guys, so I got the stuffing in there. I got the mushrooms, green peppers, and onions. I got the hamburg, the chorizo, the rice pilaf. I just have to mix everything up. The tomatoes, and then the gravy I'm going to use to cut it. Gravy. I'll mix it all up. What we're going to do is mix it up and be ready to go, mama. I didn't have my camera turned on when I added all the stuff in there, but you've seen all the stuff I had. And I use, I don't know, 8 cans of gravy. Turkey gravy. Gotta just make sure you mix it up good, but I got rice pilaf in there. Gotta think outside the box, mama. The stuffing. I'm sorry my camera wasn't turned on when I added all the stuff, but you know what I put in there. We'll go over it again. I put in 5 packets of stuffing mix, which is just basically breadcrumbs. Then I had green peppers, onions, and mushrooms that I rendered down. I had hamburg, chorizo, and sausage that I rendered down that I put in there. And garlic, hot peppers. And then I put a can of diced mushrooms in there. And rice pilaf. Mixed it all up really good. And now we just have to cover this and put this in the oven. My turkeys are in the bag and they're browning up nicely. So I got 2 turkeys. Then I got the red potatoes there. I left the skin on them. I'm gonna boil them, make mashed potatoes out of that. And I got carrots and carrots and turnips that I'm gonna make like mashed potatoes out of that. Them are the next 2 things to do. And then what I'll do is, you know, once everything's cooked, I'll get a bunch of containers and I'll put all meals in containers and I'll freeze it. And then I'll have turkey meals all year, or at least half a year. That's how I roll. I make a big batch, I freeze everything in these plastic containers, and then I just take them out once a week or twice a week and heat it up, and boom. Plus I use 8 things of gravy. That's a lot of gravy to make it nice and moist. Then I got cranberry sauce and stuff if I want later, but yeah, let me cover this up and get this in the oven. I got a spot right there, right above I got a spot right there, right above the turkey to put it. Put a little bit of oil in there so it don't bubble over, but this stuff's all gonna cook, and then we'll make mashed potatoes out of it. Butter and use butter and milk. We'll mash it once all the water's out. And all the scraps go to the chickens. Nothing goes to waste around here. I dumped all the water out. All I gotta do is add butter and milk. This one's still cooking. Turkey's looking good. The stuffing. Alright, turkey's like falling all apart. Can get a little bit of the skin stuck to the bag, but I'm not too worried about that. You can see it's just falling apart. I got a bunch of juice in there. See all that juice? Yum! That's all gonna go into containers anyway, making meals out of it. And the stuffing. That's good stuff, man. Nice and moist. It's really good stuff. What I did here was I used the masher. That's the red potatoes. I used a stick of butter and milk to make mashed potatoes. You can make them as creamy as you want. Just add more milk, right? That's the red potatoes. And here's the turnips and carrots. Same thing. I used the masher. Boiled them really good. Dumped all the water out. Mashed them. And then added a stick of butter and milk to make it as creamy as I want. All I gotta do is dump this out. Turkey's gonna fall all apart because it's kind of really cooked. I like the bag because it keeps it nice and moist. Don't have to worry about basting it. And I'll try to get you some shots there when I get everything together. Alright guys, the stuff completely fell off the bone. It's like it just fell right off the bone in the bag. That was a real good way of cooking it. Now, I got a couple of things here, but man, I mean, it's just, that's a real good way. It's nice and moist. This is all meat. You know, when I broke it up, I went through and made sure I took all the bones out, but I mean, it's just great stuff. Like I said, I'm going to put it on containers anyway, so I'm not too worried about it, but we'll let it cool off a little bit and then I'll plate it up. So we got the turkey there, got the stuff in here, and I saved all the juice in these containers because after I put all the containers together with all this stuff mixed in equally, I'm going to put the juice on top of the meals. So this is all going to get covered with juice too. Alright guys, here's all the meals. Plus I got this container for me now. That's all going to go for the chickens. Throw that in the chicken coop. They'll all peck at that. And I did put the juice in there. I used up all that juice from the turkey, and I'll just cover these all up and freeze all these. So these will all be meals. Take them out of the freezer when I want them and zap them. Yeehaw! That's what you call next level. Alright guys, I got 22 frozen meals there all ready to go with the juice on it and everything. So I got a deep freezer downstairs. I'll just freeze these. I have some in the refrigerator now that I could eat, and you know, once a week or something, I'll take once or twice a week, I'll take a meal out and zap it in the microwave and boom, done. That's how I cook. How real working men cook. Thinking outside the box, mama. Here's all the bones. Here's all the bones. Stuff just fell right off. I'll give this to the chickens. They'll pick away. They'll eat all that meat right off there. They'll eat the meat right off the bones, mama. Nothing goes to waste around here.